Ripple CEO says that XRP is really worth more than $10,000, 0 cents, because $654 trillion, 0 cents, will be added to the XRP system on June 27th. Surprisingly, Brad Girlinghouse wasn't the only Ripple official who said that XRP is worth $10,000, 0 cents. This was confirmed by Arthur Brudu, the founder of XRP and co-founder of Ripple. Brudu is famous for saying that XRP should be worth $10,000, 0 cents, and be able to grow to serve 7.5 billion people. He also said that $10,000, 0 cents was a very high price for XRP. The catch is that Arthur Poo has only been seen a few times. One of the most important things he said more than 14 years ago was that XRP should be worth $10,000, 0 cents, and must be able to grow to support 7.5 billion people. But today there was big news. For the first time in 14 years, Arthur Bruton talked about it on X. What's important about this is that he shared an emoji that looks like shock. At the same time that two big events happened, they all fit together to make one big picture and one very important number. $654 trillion, 0 cents, 0 by June 27th, guys. In just 4 days, the biggest XRP ledger supply burn in history will happen. It will also be the start of adding the $654 trillion, 0 cents real estate market to the XRP ledger. This is so big that Arthur, to make things even more important, Brutu, the founder of the $10,000, 0 cents coin, XRP, had to tweet about it again. Ripple Labs and maybe even Arthur Brutu are connected to RealFi, the company that wants to tokenize $650 trillion, 0 cents, and their own token, the Real token. June 27 is a very important date because that's when they announced the 20% burn of their supply of the Real token, which is the native token built into the XLJ. This means that $600 trillion, 0 cents, will be added to the system, or money will start to flow into it. In part one, there were 100 million tokens. On June 27, 20% of those will be burned. After that, every month on June 15, another 10% will be burned. For the June 27th date, if you did not pay attention to the FedNow, the payment system, and the ISO 222 system sent us all the money through XRP. They had delayed their announcement about the Fed Wire Fund service that will work with the ISO 2022 system and use key ISO 202 tokens like XRP. Even more importantly, guys, today, July 14 is very important because it's only 2 weeks after the huge start of induction on June 27, when $650 trillion, 0 cents worth of XRP was burned. This is just 1 day before the second burn of the last 10% of the stock. These times are very close to being right. You guys have no idea how big what's about to happen will be in the XRP record soon. Over time, banks will switch to the IS 220 system. It will be like a central bank when the Federal Reserve changes all of its money to XRP and XLM coins. We'll talk about a lot of things in this video, such as Arthur Brutu and $10,000, 0 cents as a DVI. As a result, we chose to work with Uphold to give everyone who watches this video free money. Very easy to get up to $100,000, 0 cents, and you can do it in less than 5 minutes. If you watched this video, liked it, subscribed to the channel, and left a comment in the XRP area, then use the link in the description to sign up for Uphold and make a transaction. All in all, the whole process takes less than 5 minutes, and you'll get a nice starter referral bonus of up to $100, 0 cents, that you can use to get XRP. Now that we've talked about that, let's watch the movie. If you don't want to buy anything, you can just take the money and pay your bills. Hey everyone, the price of XRP is definitely going through a mass amortization. It may seem crazy, but XRP has gone up 300% or 362% in the last year and over 37,000% all time. But people still complain every day. Today, XRP is up 8.5% and has had about $4,900,000,000, 0 cents worth of trades. But on June 27th, something very big will happen that will break the XRP price chart. The huge push towards $10,000, 0 cents per XRP, will likely begin at the same time that Arthur Brutu officially announces. Not only that, but Donald Trump told the Federal Reserve to update their payment system and add XRP to it. Also, people are forgetting that XRP is now part of the US Treasury and is held in a strategic crypto reserve. It has been said that XRP will pay off all debts, even the US's quadrillion-dollar bill. Guys, there are only 4 days left until the biggest supply burn since the launch of $654 trillion. 0 cents, zero. Still, people are choosing that they think XRP will lose all of its value, and they forget about all the money that will change the XRP ledger by adding some coins like the real token in the XRP ledger will cause an XRP pump in the long term. This is also going to happen because many people will buy XRP to buy the real token. Some people think that in just 12 hours, the real token, which is worth 2 cents now, will go up to over $190, 98 cents overnight. He then asks, can you imagine having to do research that is up to date? This is also very important. I put my things away. This is very big. Who is this? This is one of the most well-known leaders on XRP. This person has more than 390,000 followers. No joke, guys. The value of this token has gone up 25% in just 12 hours. And this is only the beginning. You bought real tokens during their pre-sale. When I first told you about them, you'd be up 10 times what you put in. Their phase 1 pre-sale is over and they're now doing a massive burn. There will be a lot more soon, but that's just my opinion. Basically, we're going to see a massive breakout if the $650 trillion 0 cents actually happens. I'm going to show you what I found when I did my research. Realtors can only have 100 million tokens for phase 1. If the whole $654 trillion 0 cents real estate market invests in real tokens, that's $6 million, 0 cents, zero per real token that has more Bitcoin in it. This is why RealFi is going to help people use this project and the real coin are only worth 2 cents, guys. Let's forget about 650 trillion and say that it takes 20 years to process. We want to know how much the real token would be worth if only 1% of the $650 trillion, 0 cents market cap went into it. That's only 1% of $650 trillion, 0 cents or $65,000. 0 cents. This is how much the real token costs, and it can happen in days. That's what we mean by days. Again, I'm very optimistic and I think the real ticket will go up a lot. It's also important to note that I'm not a financial advisor and you should always do your own research, holding that change XRP into tokens and let people use them in payment and real estate.